Hi, Facebook friends and family. This video is really not for you. Feel free to watch it, don't watch it. It doesn't matter to me. But it's actually to our school district again. We learned last year that this was one way to get in touch with them because we now know that they actually watch our videos. So, Lewisville Independent School District, this is to you. Uh, more than 24 hours ago, I sent an email to the entire Board of Trustees, to the superintendent, to the principal of my son's school, and to the executive director of special education, who also is the Section 504 and ADA coordinator. And I did this because we had been back and forth with the school, and we needed some assistance. So I thought, well, maybe my email was confusing. So I thought, well, maybe you all are not visual learners, but maybe auditory learners. So I'm going to read the email to you all. So here we go. I said, "Good morning, Kathy. I hope this email finds you well. There are a couple of issues that need to be addressed at Marcus High School, and we're seeking your assistance as the ADA Section 504 coordinator. When Lewisville ISD changed the special education software, language was changed on the IEP paperwork. Before the change, we honored the state's decision to lump hearing impaired students and deaf students in the same category, auditorily impaired. Ben's IEP now states, quote, meets specific federal eligibility criteria, unquote. That means his federal eligibility is deafness, not auditorily impaired. Ben is not damaged. He is deaf. We have expressed repeatedly how offensive this is, and now with the new legislation, the state seems to be recognizing it too. If discriminatory software cannot change it, surely you have the authority to categorize Ben's eligibility correctly. We understand deafness is a very low incident disability, so here's a refresher on the difference between hard of hearing and deafness per the IDEA. Hard of hearing, an impairment in hearing, whether permanent or fluctuating, that adversely affects the child's educational performance but is not included under the definition of deafness. Deafness, a hearing impairment that is so severe that the child is impaired in processing linguistic information through hearing with or without amplification. So, are you all questioning his eligibility again? This leads to the second and more pressing issue. Ben needs tutoring, as many deaf students do. Ben needs and has requested his transcriber or his interpreter in tutoring. When the subject has been broached with the Marcus High School staff, it is dismissed. Section 504 applies to all activities of the school. Just let me know if LISD plans on complying with the law so we can proceed accordingly as his parents and advocates. Ben starts tutoring on Monday. Sincerely, me." I hope that helps, but if it doesn't, I'm going to try it another way. We're going to do some math. Ben is requesting to have a transcriber in 2.5 hours of tutoring a week. We're going to assume that you pay his transcriber, his highly skilled professional transcriber, $30 an hour, which we know you don't. So if he's in tutoring 2.5 hours, paying $30 an hour, you're looking at $75 a week to give my son access to his education. There are approximately 36 weeks in the school year, forget about holidays, which comes to, again, approximately $2,700 for you to comply with the law. Now, historically, when we don't hear from you, it means that you are planning on denying it. You are contacting a lawyer right now as we speak. And let's just make another assumption that you're paying her $400 an hour. So, in 6 to 7 hours of emails, telephone calls, conferences, you're going to eat up that $2,700. Hopefully, to be told that you're breaking the law, which is what a good attorney would do. So, last year, you all paid to this specific law firm $88,000, over $88,000, and that was hardly one of your bigger years. So, you paid a lawyer $88,000 last year to fight parents like me. And in fact, you were fighting me last year. So all we're really asking for here is to get an answer. We want to know when my son's disability is going to be respected and when it's going to be put on his paperwork properly. And we would like to know that when he walks into tutoring on Monday, will his transcriber be there? We only ask so we can act accordingly. We're not looking for a fight, we're just looking for an answer. So, hopefully you all watch this and you understand what we're asking for. We're asking for an answer so that we can have our rights as parents to be part of his education. I look forward to hearing from one of you. Thank you.